Welcome to episode 16 of Webway Radio.
I'm Kurt.
I'm Mark.
And today, we're going to talk about customizing your army.
Ooh.
How to customize your army.
All the things in it. It's one of my favorite parts, and I feel like it's a really important part of the hobby that doesn't get as much attention as I would like it to. It gets a lot of attention. I just think it needs a lot more still.
Right. And I think by customizing your army, you tend to enjoy it a little better. You have that emotional attachment to it. You're not so eager to sell, maybe.
Yes.
If that makes
it's
sense.
just kind of like if you're going to spend this much time working on it and playing it and painting it and doing all that, you might as well care about it a little bit, at least in my eyes.
Yeah. If I'm going to sit down and paint for 100+ hours, I want it to.
It is an investment of time and money and effort, and that, anything you can do to help that and kind of make it a bit more enjoyable, I think it's a very good thing.
We'll talk about some ideas and things that you can do to further customize your army. Yeah.
If you've got any ideas, we missed anything, obviously, feel free to share.
Yeah. Leave a comment, subscribe. We have a Discord. Shoot me a message somewhere. I'll get you an invite.
All the pleasantries.
We have a lot of listeners in the Sydney area of Australia.
Interesting.
I noticed the other day, which blows my mind. and then there's some in the state south or province. I don't know how Australia works. I've never been there. It's literally on this side of the world. But there's a listener in the province south of that, which I just know New South Wales because I had to look up what was there. Apparently in Sydney. I don't know what's south of it, but there's listeners there.
That's really cool.
It blew my mind. Decent following in Texas for some reason. I don't.
I know at least one's my girlfriend, so we'll see.
We had Texas people before her though, so it's insane.
She's adding to the podcast.
So like the podcast, give me those hits on Facebook.
Yeah.
Please help boost us. We really appreciate it. But we are growing.
Yes.
Slowly.
Like a snowball coming down the hill.
Every 30 days, man, our counts are up. So we're doing something right, I think.
Very, very nice.
All right, so let's jump into hobby progress and a real brief games played. And
Yeah. Sounds good.
Anything to add before we jump?
I'm good.
All right. We'll see you on the other side.
Send it. Let's get into hobby progress. How are we doing?
Well, as I'm sure I'll talk about more at some point, we've camped the last 2 weekends. So it's been non-existent for the most part. I have been cleaning up my room. I'm hosting a little Warhammer day this weekend.
Oh, yeah. I saw plans about that.
Yeah. Quickly grew a little bigger than I wanted it to. But that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Oh, yeah. How many you got?
I don't know. We'll see who shows up.
Oh, fair enough.
But it's basically first come, first serve for table space.
Yeah.
And I hope somebody wants to play a skirmish game because that's like half my room is a 4x4. I did check with the guy again today. He's working on stuff. So any day now I'll have second table.
You'll have more stuff.
More stuff.
More stuff and things.
As you can see in front of you, and we just talked about off mic.
Yes.
I decided to cut up a old game mat into the Games Workshop footprints and watch that change next edition because that's just how my life goes.
You got 3 months, Kurt.
I know. Maybe 8.
It's fine.
It's
basically 3 months.
I was able to get the exact amount of pieces I needed from an old 22x30 game mat I picked up at Adepticon on the Sunday where people are just fire sailing stuff to not have to take it back.
Yeah.
Picked up the mat for $20. It's been on the shelf.
Technically
Technically Necromunda. It was like a legally distinct Necromunda mat.
Gotcha.
And so $20 set on the shelf for 3.5 years untouched.
Yeah.
So now it's at least that.
Hey, it has utility now. How adorable.
I purged probably 2.5 to 3 trash bags of just random things.
Yay.
I have, hopefully, as of time this comes out, I've sold Shatterpoint and a bunch of old Star Wars terrain that I thought would be cool for Shatterpoint. Or cool for Legion. Turns out it was more Shatterpointy.
Gotcha. Is that the tree stuff? Or is
all the tree stuff. And it's just like, I was ready to dumpster it.
Yeah.
And somebody messaged me. I was like, oh, okay, I made a sale. So hopefully that's gone.
Yeah.
But not a lot's going on. I mean, like I was kind of telling you off mic, it's a couple of days to prep to go camping, a couple of days to clean up after camping, and we did that 2 weekends in a row. So it's just been all
Weekends
camping
non-existent.
all the time. Yeah, and I get home on Sundays at like 2 in the afternoon. How about you, man? How's your hobby progress going?
Well, I have continued, I guess, the purge, and I have continued making or building proxies for Heroscape.
What else have we purged?
What else have we purged? Let's see. I think at this point, the only thing I have left that of all the stuff that I put on there, I put like on all the Tau stuff that John didn't want, Tyranid stuff, Night Haunt stuff, Necron stuff. I still have that, but it's kind of, I had like 30 listings or something, and they're all gone.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So all the Necrons are gone.
No.
Oh.
The ones I put on are gone.
Oh, I see.
There's a lot more. I have a box full of Necron boxes.
Rare.
That it's like Immortals and...
Talk later.
Okay.
Because I need more, clearly.
Yeah.
I don't
was
have
going
enough.
to ask, but yeah, we can discuss.
No, it's fine.
offline.
It's fine. One day my son will want to play again. It's fine. You know, we had those big plans to do, like, we're going to start playing between camping and like friends and shockingly enough, reading.
Really?
Oh, he is so into the like Wings of Fire series right now.
That name sounds familiar. I'm not sure.
It's like a kid's series on dragons, and he's telling me about all the stuff going on. I was like, buddy, that's really cool. Like trying to sound interested. But buddy, after Game of Thrones, like I just can't
read the Necron Codex.
I handed him one.
But yeah, no, there's plenty of those left.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then I think I mentioned last time, I finally got around to building some Glade Guard Warhammer Fantasy models.
You talked about buying them last time. I don't know if you had built
them. I have built 6 now, and I need to build at least 3 more.
Now these are the old school Glade Guard.
Yes.
How do you feel about those old school designs and mold lines?
The mold lines are honestly not as bad as some of the old 40K mold lines I've encountered.
Yeah. And I think that was a newer sculpt when they had come out.
They're a little small, but elves are kind of small in Heroscape anyways, so they fit.
That's fine.
Honestly, the most annoying thing about building them is I have to like... I'm using the heads that have hoods.
Sure.
And there's like a weird little neck extension under the hood. And it like, if you don't shave that down to make it flush with the hood, it's like the hood and their head is stuck up in the air, like floating. And it looks really obnoxious.
While you were saying that, I had that like, oh, I have something.
Oh.
I think I have some old school elf archer dudes, like metal blister pack, 2 per blister pack archers that you can just take home with you if I remember to dig them out before you leave.
Okay. Thanks. But those, and I got some D&D spiders.
Is it the Whiz Kids or is it
it's those ones.
Who's the other company that does Bones? No. Somebody does D&D Who is that?
They're official D&D minis. They're the ones that are like pre-primed.
And I have like 3 boxes of those in one of these tubs where me and my buddy were like, oh, that looks cool. And had to have them all.
Well, it's like I almost bought, I think it's War Games Atlantic. They have giant spiders. They're like 12 or 15 pieces a spider. Nah.
Well, like I said earlier, look into the Mantic line. They've got some really good fantasy stuff. Like really good fantasy and cheap.
Yeah.
Super cheap.
But yeah, so it's kind of a lot of the... I don't know if I talked about it explicitly before, but Heroscape has gotten a revive. The old stuff they're not doing anything with.
Sure.
So your options are either buy 3D prints of the old stuff or proxy. And there are some things like the generic historical and generic fantasy. I'm just going to proxy those. There's some things that are, this is so uniquely Heroscape, I cannot really find a model that fits what it is.
Right.
And those ones I'm getting like some like scans of those.
Oh, cool.
And they're not going to be like great, but it's kind of it.
I mean, I've got some scans of some GSC stuff, and like it was surprisingly good.
Interesting.
So I guess it depends on who scan, and the scanners vary wildly.
I have noticed that as well.
Between the free one on my phone, and they've got one at the high school. Just it's a tiny, but it's on like a little spinny plate.
Yeah.
Oh, I could probably use that for something.
Interesting.
But
yeah.
And I think the quality really matters on that.
It's also the sculpts were never as sharp as Games Workshop anyways. I mean, these are pre-paints.
Nothing is, Games Workshop from 20 years ago still smokes most of the people doing stuff right now.
Which is hilarious. Honestly, the only thing I've seen that's like maybe Infinity and like Blackout and stuff, because Blackout's printed and Infinity's really sharp.
I guess the plastic stuff is now, but the metal stuff I can show you is not great.
Oh, is it not?
Most of it's still metal.
I meant like not great. I've seen some. I don't know
It's
what.
neat, but at the end of the day, like it's so hard to work with. Like it could be the best scope in the world, but if I have to like burn a file just to take that one burr off, it's not worth it. And getting paint to stick on it is just like pulling teeth. Like no,
I'm not a fan of metal models. I guess in relation to that, I did get a bunch of Heroscape primed, so that'll be interesting. Me and a buddy, I think we're planning a like watch Lord of the Rings and paint Heroscape night.
That's so cool. I'm jealous. Night, sir. That is a day plus, depending on if you're doing extended edition.
That will be. Oh, there's no edition, but the extended edition. Don't insult me. No, it's but I went through all of our Heroscape figures, like both of the collections, and I counted how many different paints they used on each one.
Oh no!
Just to see what the highest number was. 7.
I mean,
7 colors and a wash. So I'm going to see if I can't just stick to 7 colors and a wash.
Speaking of limiting your palette, I think I linked it. Gosh, it's probably been a month now. Ninjon has those palette card things now.
Yeah, those look cool.
They're kind of pricey for what they are.
I didn't see the price. The concept's cool.
$50 for fantasy, $50 for sci-fi, or it's like 90 for both.
Sure.
It's like I've thrown so much dumb money at other dumb things. Like I feel like that'd be really cool. And he did a video where he like pulls a card and he pulls those 4 or 5 paints.
Yeah.
And like that's all he used.
Interesting.
It's like a challenge kind of. And I was like, I don't know. That seems really interesting just to like stick to that.
I'm curious to try and match the pre-paint level. Like I don't want my stuff to look too much hard to
better. Match pre-paint.
No, which honestly though, I think Heroscape probably had the best pre-paints of any of the games that I've played that have pre-paints.
Okay.
They're not great. They're for the original price and the quantity, they are, I mean, they blew HeroClix out of the water. Like HeroClix look like they were
HeroClix guy.
I wasn't either, but my dad had a ton of the figures and they looked wretched. And they're all like flat colors. There's no wash or anything. And it's like they painted with their elbows, like just slap the front of the face. And it's just.
That sounds like the ones I picked. Ollie's had some like D&D minis for like $2 or $3. And it was like, here's the one and there's more in the box. And I picked it up. I just threw them away.
Yeah.
It was
Man,
so bad.
A lot of pre-paints are so bad. You know, one thing though that always made the Heroscape pre-paints better, in my opinion, they never painted humans' eyes. It was just a wash in the recess.
I don't paint humans' eyes.
No, and I don't think you should. Like I have in all of the people that I have seen, watched videos on, seen random people painting, I've seen maybe 3 different people's eyes that I actually thought looked good.
My Space Wolves were lucky if I painted their lenses, let alone eyeballs, man. Because it always had like that crooked, like
sure,
Adam Sandler, the character. It looks like a frog.
Yeah, it's fine. That's awesome. So I'll be trying to match those. Honestly, some of the most fun I have had painting was painting Pacific Rim minis to match the pre-paints for that.
Cool.
And it was like so cool because I'm trying to match the colors for the base and then just kind of do the style that they did. And it's like, this is fast. It looks, I mean, you know, it's not incredible. I know I can do way better, but limiting yourself, honestly, is a really cool little exercise. Sure. I feel like. So I'll be very curious to see how it turns out.
I have a lot of little projects kind of in the queue. Yeah, sorry, I went completely blank. And something I do want to do is I want to try to paint up these Necromunda gangs just to have.
Yeah. I mean, just minis, right? Like,
yeah. It's like 10, 12 dudes, you know? Yeah. And I think having, we get the week of Thanksgiving off. Mm-hmm. I'll be back Tuesday afternoon. And then I'm off Wednesday through Sunday, because of family stuff, whatever. And then 3 weeks later, we're off 2 weeks for Christmas. And it's like, I think I'm going to set a goal as like, all right, this week paint a thing, that week paint a thing, and just bang out these little projects.
Yeah.
And
clear off the desk, the backlog.
Yeah, well, a lot of it's not assembled yet, but
I mean, you have a lot more painted stuff on display than I do. That's mainly because my Legion stuff isn't on display.
Might I interest you in some Detolf cases, good sir? Because at some point I need to buy this stuff from IKEA. I'm just dreading the like $800 hit on the credit card, which is fine.
Oof.
Yeah. Anything else for hobby progress?
Not really. I've been mostly slacking. Like I kind of went in depth on my future plans, but what I've done recently is build like one of this guy and one of this guy, and it's not
really need to just start picking days and be like, all right, this is hobby day, and just try to get people together for that. I think that could go over well.
It'd be fun just to get people. Honestly, I don't know, get people hanging out and stuff, and
hang out and paint or something.
Yeah.
I like it.
Chit chatting and stuff. It's good for productivity. Well,
before we jump to games played, have you played any games?
Heroscape.
Oh, well, feel free to talk about it. I haven't played anything, so if there's a games played segment, buddy, it is all on you. Here.
Yay!
Carry the podcast, sir.
We played a 3-player Siege. Which was fun because we had I think mentioned last time we had tried a 2-player.
Yes.
My buddy fixed the map, like just adjusted the tiles and stuff, and we adjusted the glyphs and stuff, which I wish more games did this. Instead of having objectives, Heroscape has these tiles that's just like, here's +1 attack for everyone in your army while one of your guys is standing on it. And here's +2 for everyone's move in your army while you're standing on it. Plus to your initiative, plus to your defense.
That's army-wide?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Plus to your range. And they probably have like 30 or 40 different glyphs that do different things.
So how many of those do you get on a board map?
However many you want.
Okay, I didn't know.
Like we're making
for every 2x2, you put 3 pieces of terrain down or something.
No, and it's just like they're cool. They're one-sided like tokens.
Yeah.
So you can shuffle them. So we shuffled them and put them out, and it's kind of in the midboard. Yeah,
that reminds me of like the old Warhammer Fantasy. You can go through that pond and you might get a bonus, or you might lose like D6 dudes.
Yep.
And like that's cool.
One of them is you flip this over and then roll a D20 for every figure on the board. If you roll a 1, they die.
Oh.
So here's your giant dragon. That's amazing. He's dead.
He's gone.
Yep. There's one that we that was in that game that ended up being critical, that was off to one side of the board, and it's basically at the end of a round, which is like every 3 turns. If someone's standing on this, roll a die. If you roll a 1, that person takes a hit. Otherwise, the opponent assigns it to somewhere. So we're doing a siege, and it's like, we need to go kill the man who's standing on that glyph because we're taking wounds on our guys and we're running out of dudes because the guy's sitting there. So, but yeah, we ended up making a really fun scenario. Kind of, it came down to the 3 of us each having 1 figure left with 1 life at the end of it, which is pretty much almost unheard of. And it was, we did end up winning. My buddy, he lost by his last guy blew himself up trying to juice up one of his attacks. And
it happens.
The amount of 20s rolled in that game.
So
I swear, D20s.
Oh.
It's D20s for like special things and D6 for almost everything else.
Oh, okay.
I swear he rolled like 8 20s in that game. Most of them didn't matter, but he had a character that needed a 20 to permanently brainwash one of our guys onto his side for the rest of the game, and he got it.
I like that.
Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool, like, interesting abilities. But yeah, so he got the mind shackle off, and then so our last big heavy hitter is now on his side. So we got to deal with that. And we just shot him.
That reminds me of the old 40K rule. There was some psyker or something that would take over like the enemy's tanks.
Yeah.
And you could shoot 1 shot as that tank on whatever you wanted to.
Cool. Yeah.
And it was like, that was so like, it was like, oh man, he's got so-and-so. Like I better hide my tanks or whatever. And yeah, you just take it over like, all right, yeah, cool. This whatever cannon is now going to shoot your own dude. It's like, what? No!
There's a lot of really cool, flavorful rules. There's this big centaur tree guy, and he can just like move 4 or 5 spaces and attack people 3 times during that movement. So he just rides through a bunch of guys and just bonk. And it's
neat, though, like flavorful.
Mm-hmm. They have done. There's always been flavorful stuff. They've upped the amount of flavorful units and just all the fun little synergies and stuff. It's not anywhere near Warhammer complexity.
Sure.
But it's a very fun beer and pretzels, and like we're just having a good times, you know.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
But yeah, lack of games played. Other than that,
I haven't been home to play games.
Yeah, I've barely been home, so that was all I managed to scrounge.
I'm hoping maybe Saturday I might squeeze something in. I'm not going to hold my breath because if numbers hold, like there's not room for me to play.
At the very least, you should have some tails from.
Yeah, I mean, I'm cooking like all kinds of meats and stuff, and I'm smoking like baked beans and just I'm doing all sorts of. So I'll be cooking and keeping the dogs from escaping and just stuff like that. And I like to host. Jordan's so excited to have people over. Yeah. All right. Well, hey, let's wrap up Games Played Hobby Progress.
Yeah.
And we will jump into our main topic.
Sounds good.
All right.
So, for our main topic today, we have chosen to discuss ways to customize your army.
And boy, there are a lot.
There are. It's honestly one of my favorite parts of the game, like just any of the games we've played. Almost every army for most of the games I've played have some level of just, these are mine.
I generally find myself customizing my armies to, I don't know, punish myself. And the just sheer amount of extra work I create.
Sure.
And I'm sure we'll get into that here in just a little bit. So high level, what are we talking about?
I guess I just have like some high level bullet points if you want to go from like highest level.
Sure.
The way you actually build the models.
Okay.
Like, obviously, a lot of models have kind of maybe one or two ways that they're supposed to, air quotes, be built. And honestly, I guess I'll be a bit more specific. With Space Marines in particular, everyone has the same units.
Right.
For monopose especially, it's like everyone has the same monopose chaplain. Everyone has the same monopose justiciar.
Right, yeah, I guess they don't really have poses like they used to, huh?
No, there's like one apothecary. There's not like one apothecary. There is one apothecary.
There used to be a bunch.
Yeah, and I guess we have a lot of Primaris lieutenants. I don't really bring Primaris lieutenants that often, but there's a lot of Primaris
so many
lieutenants.
options, Mark. You could bring an army of Primaris lieutenants.
See, they just break them into different record sheets, and it's yeah. Honestly, just arm swaps and head swaps and shoulders.
Shoulder pads,
yeah, like as long as it's still clear what the model is after you're done fiddling and just doing stuff, then I mean, I say go nuts. Like.
And I've seen people do like Roman themed Ultramarines or all sorts of just crazy things.
Yeah. I mean, all of my captains have a specific style of helmet that has like it has almost like a knight grill on the front, and it's got I don't know how to describe it other than it's got a centurion plume where it's not like
the broom handle
front to back, it's side to side.
Yeah.
But all of my captains have that as like their symbol of rank. And that's kind of just how I'm customizing my guys, because they don't really have those outside of Heresy, where they're on everything. They don't really have those in 40K. And it's kind of, yes, this is the same Gravis captain you have, but his head's different. And
it's cooler.
Well, it changes the silhouette. Like, you don't have to change a lot about the model to change the silhouette. Just on like a quick glance, like honestly, head swaps a lot of the time almost are enough if you have access. Obviously, not every army maybe has quite so much access to different heads.
There's so many 3D creators out there now. I mean, it's like, oh, you want Asian themed Space Marines, or you want, dragon heads or wolf heads, or you name it, and it's out there.
Yeah.
You might have to pay ridiculous money to get if you don't have a printer or something, but
yeah.
It's a possibility.
Yeah, and guard kind of the same way. It's just like there's a bajillion guard heads.
Oh gosh, even body. I mean, there's so many different alternative models.
Yes,
to where if you want them to look like this or that, and I could sit here and name things all day long. But it exists.
There's a ton of different third-party ways. And honestly, not even talking about all the third-party ways, I've seen so many conversions just using in-brand parts. Like the guardsmen are kind of a, I guess, normal size for the human miniatures. There's a lot of different types of human miniatures for just putting Skitarii heads on guardsmen.
Oh yeah, completely changes the look and
Completely
the feel.
changes, yeah. And then if you depending on the colors you paint them or whatever, suddenly their flak armor silver with their silver helmet, and they don't look the same anymore. And honestly, a lot of that is, I feel like, really nice. When I was tinkering with Tyranids, I don't know if you know the model Old One Eye.
Oh, sir. Very familiar with Mr. One Eye.
But the mama bug, I forget what it's called. Yes, Turvagon has crushing claws that are massive and way bigger than Carnifex claws. Put the big claws on Old One Eye, and suddenly, because he's got like these really powerful melee weapons, and normally he'd just be exactly the same as a regular Carnifex, just with a different face.
Yeah. A different eye.
Yeah.
Lack of
one eye. Yeah. And then, but it totally changes his silhouette. Suddenly he's got these massive claws and he stands
I like
out.
that conversion.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
No, Kurt, you don't need to work on your Tyranids.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
There's many painted Drakari boats on your desk right now that need your TLC.
My plan for the Necron Warriors, I don't like the new heads. I don't know how closely you've looked at
Not close enough.
They're noticeable if you compare them side by side.
Okay.
The old Necron Warrior heads are a lot sharper. Like the angles are sharp. There's not a lot of curves on them. Like the cheekbones are sharp, and just like the eye sockets and everything's very hard angles.
I've never noticed.
Which is intentional on their design. And I like that better, because that's what the Immortals and the Death Marks and the Lich Guard and like all those are like my favorite models.
The old school side or type.
And the new one, they have genuinely really changed the shape of the heads. I bought
I have to look at this now.
a ton of Necron Warrior just heads, the old one.
And like a bits thing you can buy on eBay, like 100 heads.
I actually bought like 120 heads of old heads.
Amazing.
And just cut off the heads of the new ones, because they have a joint. You just like sever the neck and then just like
Pop it right on. Huh?
Yep. Yeah. And so all my Necron Warriors are different.
Speaking of Necrons, back in my day, Mark, they had the Gauss weapons that had the green acrylic rods.
Yeah.
And there were people that made orange,
Yes.
and purple, and blue, and that was a cool. You'd buy these rods and you just cut them to size, and pop yours out and glue those in. And I had planned to do like a amber orange color for Jordans.
Yeah.
Never got around to it.
I have a buddy in the UK who is drilling out all the Gauss weapons on the new things, and they're going to put rods in all the new stuff to match the old stuff. And it's like,
That would be cool.
It looks quite cool.
Interesting.
But
even as far as paint jobs, like our friend Austin, he's painted his Space Marine army to look like the
Loyalist World Eaters,
the Warhounds.
Warhounds.
Yes, which it just looks like inverted Ultramarines until it's like, oh, I see it. So
Yeah.
I've printed him some bits to kind of customize stuff. So
Yeah, I really like kind of the story he tells with his stuff, but it's, I guess, mostly blue with some white.
Yep. Or I think white with blue.
White with blue.
Yeah.
It's
inverse Ultramarines.
Yes, which is just World Eaters, but there's no. Oh, he does have gold on him though, doesn't he?
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. They're unique.
Sorry, Austin, I don't remember.
Yeah, sorry. And hey,
They were all-
Austin, how's it going?
They were all
Nice little shout out.
dead, so I couldn't really look at them.
Oh, dang. In his defense, they usually are. That last time he played me, though, he got me back. He got me back good.
Still got to get me back too. I'm scared with all the new Terminators. That's gonna stomp me.
He's got to build and paint them first. It's fine.
I have time.
But yeah, so customizing those characters.
Yes. Honestly, even customizing your foot troops. But yeah, just the way you build them.
I took the vampire from the Warhammer Plus a couple of years ago and put like an incubi head and changed out the arm with like a husk blade.
Yeah.
And that's one awesome looking Archon.
Oh, yeah.
She's angry.
I took that same model and put a Blood Knight helmet on it from Age of Sigmar, And she actually, when we played Warcry, she was the vampire lordess that I used against you. Where it's like full head to toe armor. Like you don't see a lick of skin on the vampire. It's just full plate. Really cool.
When I was cleaning up this room, I found so many little box totes of like random Drakari bits and characters and models and whatever. And it graduated to like big tote of random Drakari characters and models.
Combine them all.
And half assembled. Yeah, I just dumping them into each other. Like, I need a bigger one, and dumped it into another one. Then I was like, oh, here's more, and dumped it into that.
Wow.
And it's like, oh man, I've got so many Drakari things I need to be working on.
They used to be a little bit less so now, but man, so generous with the extra bits.
Mm-hmm. When it used to be like, here's your 50 torsos or whatever.
Yeah.
Just clip them out. Here's all your legs, and here's all your arms. And anything can go with anybody.
Yeah.
And now like one has to go to 2, and 2 has to go to 3, and 3 connects to 4, but 4 goes into 7. And
which I'm torn because I did actually build the old TAC Marines. Like 4 or 5 out of my 10 guys basically all looked the same pose-wise. Mm-hmm. And it's like, well, it's just they had dude with gun. Mm-hmm. There's not like...
Well, that's how Drakari are right now still, for all the characters, dude or the gun. Infantry dudes.
I mean, the Drakari models still look pretty good as far as like the Cabalites and stuff.
You're right. They do. Yes. They're the greatest of models.
All the
soon
wonderful...
to grace the tabletop again.
Oh boy, I'm going to get
I'm so sad the pre-order is on Warhammer Day over here, you know? But I've already ordered it.
It's fine.
It'll be here on like the Thursday after. So.
It's fine. But yeah. So that's kind of, I don't know, do you have anything just as far as like building models regularly kind of?
Not really. I'm moving on to like paint jobs and stuff though.
Yeah.
I know, and you play Space Marine, so you know like each unit has like the different, not the chapters, but the
squad markings, the role.
It's got, first companies. Split into companies.
Yeah.
And like I know with Raven Guard, like first company is this, the second company is that color, and third company is this color.
Yes.
Red, blue, green, orange. So my Raven Guard, we're actually going to have yellow shoulder pads, or yellow trim on the shoulder pads to be. I think it was yellow. I don't remember, but it stood out. Yeah. And I was like, oh man, like how many Raven Guard with yellow do you see? Same with my Space Wolves. I had the Blood Claws planned out. The transfer sheet had so many different symbols and like 20 of each. So it'd be like a wolf paw or a wolf head or a wolf body and all the things. But it was going to be like a yellow shoulder pad with the wolf paw with the red trim would be unit 1. And unit 2 might be like red trim with a wolf head and like black shoulder pad. And that was unit 2 because the different colors signified the different rank. It's like Grey Hunter was black and white and Blood Claws were orange and yellow. But by inverting them and using a different transfer on each, that would give each unit to you, it just looks like a bunch of dudes. But to me, it could be like, oh, that's that unit, that's that unit, that's this unit. And I had all of that planned out and what weapons were going to go in each unit. And like this guy, this unit would have a Melta and a whatever, and this guy would have a Power Fist and that unit. And
making distinctions with heraldry is fun.
It was,
honestly.
I did so much research. I bought the How to Paint Space Wolves books. I bought the old codexes because it had the list of like, this company has this, and this company has that. And
I think technically my Imperial Fists are 5th company because they have black trim and because I don't like red on them.
It though. Yeah, no, it looks
red on like the Aquila and stuff. It's too much. Sure. Like my upper rank guys have like red cloaks and stuff, but it's like that's fine.
Looks good. I like them.
Yeah.
They look like Imperial Fists to me.
Yes,
for what it's worth.
They're yellow. That's all they need.
And like Austin, I mean, you can just paint these guys however you want.
Yeah.
They could be any random color, and suddenly it's a Raven Guard successor chapter or a Salamander successor chapter.
You can fluff them kind of however you need them to be.
Exactly.
Fluffed. It's kind of
the internet can't yell at you for playing, blue scars or
Well, that's
White
part
Angels.
of why they did the I guess that's kind of why they did the successor chapter, because it's pretty much just make whatever you want.
Or not even that, but the new detachments are. It's not a Raven Guard. I mean, there's one now, but it was like the stealth detachment, the melted detachment, and the melee detachment.
They stand there and lose the game detachment.
Didn't matter what you colored.
Yeah.
Or what you painted it as.
I cannot believe, man. Side tangent
tirade coming.
Not like a full tirade, but you had the Imperial Fists that had the picture of the Imperial Fists as the detachment, Anvil, Siege Force, which is what I've been using. And they made the exclusive Imperial Fist detachment first company. The Terminators. No. And it's like, I didn't ask for much. Anvil's already the second worst Marine detachment, but first company's the worst. You gave me the worst one. We have one character that can go with Terminators. To be fair, we only have 2 characters, but
it's just like the Raven Guard now. We have 2 now.
I mean, I didn't expect whatever they added to be better than Uriel Ventress with Company Heroes and Calgar with Heavy Intercessors pretending to be Imperial Fists.
Fine.
And it just like double, triple, quadruple confirmed that, yeah, no, I'm not. Not for you. It's really bad. It's fine. They're detachment rules at once per game.
Nobody judges your meta chasing Imperial Blue Fists.
They're only the worst. It's fine. Hey, I'm using the best Codex compliant chapter with the second worst detachment, so it balances out.
Okay, fair. I'll give you that. Yeah, whatever.
Goodness.
We should probably play another game at some point.
We probably should.
We've played what? 2? 1?
Oh my gosh. No, we played 2 because I went against your custodians.
Yeah. Oh, right. And you still managed. Custom lore. It's a big galaxy.
Yes.
I've tried to look at like different sectors or planets to like just base like a in-house campaign on.
Yeah.
There are so ridiculously many places to put stuff.
They give a lot of really cool prompts as far as just like, here's things that happen. And the galaxy's big enough, and especially the Imperium's so bad at their numbers that, hey, there's like 100 of my guys that are there too, and no one noticed because they all died.
Well, I found somebody that made a map of the universe, galaxy. I don't know. After the Cicatrix Maledictum. Did I get that right the first try?
I think you did.
Yes. Look at me. I'm on fire tonight.
Yay.
But it listed like every known sector.
Yeah.
And all the systems and it was just like, I'd Google in this and Google in that. What took place here? And I was like, oh, that's a planet where this happened. And like, I was shocked at how many of them had something that had happened.
Yeah.
And I kind of knew about it. Oh man, I've been doing this way too long. But it was different. So I was like, I'm just gonna make stuff up.
Yeah.
And that way it's like playing a tabletop game of Star Wars. Like you've got that one guy at the table who's like, actually, that's not what happens here. Or that character is blah, blah, blah during this. It's like, just shut up and let me have my thing, man. I'm running the game. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna make up everything.
Yeah. I mean, for 40K in particular, I'm pretty by the book as far as like, I am just Imperial Fists. It's kind of, I like what's there. My guys are a group of them. I'm not really, I guess, limiting myself to, I don't know. You can't really limit yourself to, well, sorry, I only fight this army or whatever. Like that's kind of a little excessive, but it's kind of trying to lean into the theme, which honestly, writing your own lore and stuff, and I have seen some really cool things as far as making your own chapters and stuff. I'm a little bit like, obviously you do you, but I don't like quite so much like, these are the Lollipop Guild Marines. It's like, where do they fit?
There's so many options, though.
Yeah.
So even if you paint something up and like Google it, it's like, these are the whatevers. I accidentally painted it like the Death Spectre or whatever.
It's kind of paint them how you want. I like having them where, I guess, all of my not canon color schemes, air quotes, have been, I guess, adjacent to something where it's kind of, this is intended to be like the sister faction of this or whatever. It's kind of I guess I'm not big on joke armies just because of how much time I spend painting them.
Yeah.
Where it's like, here's a 2,000 point or 2,000 point, $2 million investment I have.
And time and money for a meme. Like, man, I don't got time for that.
I mean, I guess you do you, but it's like, you get like a chuckle. It's like, man, that hurts.
And you went 0-6. Like, cool. It's like the guy that I went to an event. He had the Scout Titan. What are those? The Warhound or the?
Yeah, I think so.
The little one.
I think it's Warhound.
He took one of the, because it was like 1995 points.
Yeah,
I was like, why? He's like, I don't know. It's like, your game's over in 20 minutes and you have to sit here all day. Like, I get the meme, but like,
is the meme worth it?
Come on, man.
The time, money, and overall investment.
A weekend, like
one of my buddies,
6 people laugh.
Yeah,
good job, man.
Like, one of my buddies was going to do at the first Escalation League I ever did. He played Tyranids. He was going to make him candy Tyranids. It's like, ha 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 ha. He decided against it and went with Behemoth instead, or Behemoth.
Okay. Yeah.
High Fleet. I was like, yay! I don't have to fight the Jawbreaker Hormagaunts with the candy cane flying bases on your gargoyles. It's like,
although
it's cute.
I want to see that.
I want to see it. I don't really want to have to imagine how much time you spent painting. And that was kind of, he was like, man, it's not worth it. Like, the joke's not funny enough to spend that much time.
All right. Anything else on lore as far as like I said, it's a big place. You do what you want.
Yeah. Within reason.
Now, I have seen like Tau conversions where it's like, all right, cool. These are not Gundam, Voltron kind of thing.
Oh, sure.
You know, all the weapons were like custom Voltron acrylic cut thing. And it's like, oh, that was cool.
Some of them are cooler than others for sure. Like Star Wars Orcs. They're neat. They don't.
Star Wars Marines, sir.
Well, I was thinking I had specifically recently seen a battle report that was like Star Wars Orcs.
The AT-AT
Stompa or whatever.
Hate it.
But that I guess lore wise can also tie into, if you're ready to like go to
by all means.
List building.
Yes.
And this is a bit more, you're probably playing a little bit more casually depending on how far you lean. Cause like, I mean, my current list is
competitive, casual, casual, competitive.
I have heavy intercessors.
Oh, we know.
I have 20 heavy intercessors. I could have brought 30. I was being kind to you.
You could have brought 60. But you like to have friends.
Yes. Bringing
I struggled with 10 the other day. Okay, I can't.
They're good now. The 2 damage. I mean,
everything's getting a glow up. I sell Marines and suddenly like everybody gets a glow up.
This is why you don't sell your Marines, Kurt.
Half the county got a good deal on those. So
thanks. I got some of those. You're
welcome.
Yeah.
And now they beat me to death.
I don't know. I have Vindicators, and admittedly now saying that doesn't mean anything, but I played Vindicators before they were good.
Sure you did, Mark.
My Vindicator was the first tank I ever got for 40K, and it has been in every single game I have played of 40K since I got that tank, because it is Imperial Fists. I want my Killdozers. Now I have 2. But it's like my list is Terminator, or not Terminators. It used to be Terminators. It used to be a brick of 20.
It might be again 10. Soon, depending on how that attachment looks.
Trash. But 20 heavy intercessors, and like I've swapped in and out, but like Stern Guard and stuff. It's like there's flavorful ways you can still play, and maybe other factions, well, with less options, but kind of there's a way, depending on how you build, like with Tyranids and stuff, you can have tons of little Gribblies or big monsters, or big monsters and little Gribblies.
Building towards, because who doesn't want to play the Starship Trooper bugs, or against the bug, where it's just tons of them.
Bajillion Gribblies. I got tired of rolling dice, which is like something I never thought I would. It's like, I'm going to roll 200 dice.
Just gotta bring buckets.
And I did a wound.
I think I have so many in my dice bag. Or dice box. Like, it's crazy. What about transfers?
Transfers,
like there's the GW ones, which shockingly not a lot of people use, like the knee pad ones and the numbers and the things. Like everybody does like the symbols for the tech squad and all that.
I mean, I do the numbers.
You do, but you're different. But like, I've got so many of them. But then, like, for my Gene Stealer cult, I found that dude in Japan who had like 10 or 15 different custom, like, chapter equivalent things.
Yeah.
And then he was like, all right, cool, here's all the things I can do. And then here's like the 10 different colors you can get them in.
Also very cool.
Oh, I know. I'd spent a lot of money to have those shipped from Japan.
Yeah. I've definitely spent
but I haven't gotten to the point where I'm ready to do that.
Spent a lot on transfers. Honestly, not every army wants transfers, which is a little rough when you're trying to differentiate, like with
I think they even have them for like Tau and stuff now, don't they?
yeah, oh yeah,
Which is
Tau have them.
crazy.
It's for their helmets.
Is it?
Yeah, the like
would
stripes.
not want to do that.
I did them by hand. It's a slow process. That's why I'm not playing Tau. Just the helmet markings specifically.
Well,
Necrons have them.
Steven, he is hand painting his chapter markings on his Marines shoulder pads.
Yeah, that
Crazy guy. I'll be kid friendly here and just say guy. More power to you, man. But he wanted black, not white.
Yeah.
So I get why he did it. Or was it white? I don't know. He wanted the opposite color of what the transfer is.
Yeah. So I was like, man, get some third party ones, please.
Yeah.
I just couldn't, not with the fist. No. Nope.
But he's doing the Dark Angel.
Oh.
Is it Dark Angels?
Maybe? I don't know. Is it sword with wings?
Sure. Yeah, we'll go with that.
We'll pretend like it's the case.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, so there's just tons of options that you have as a hobbyist
Yes.
to do.
Honestly, I think my favorite one is pulling out my inner General Grievous here, and it's trophies. Your Necron corpse will make a fine addition to my collection style.
And see, that's so cool. I love it.
When I played ninth in like an escalation league, I put like a little token or just like a little something on my leader's base for like all the games that were really cool. So he's got like a Necron warrior. I think the original model had like a Necron warrior corpse on the ground.
Yeah.
I lashed him to the shield instead and took like jewelry chain and like actually lashed him on. And then I had a really super cool guy with Raven Guard, one of my few wins in that. And so there's like a broken beaky
Well, it was
helm at
Raven
his
Guard in
feet.
9th edition, so it's not hard to pull that off.
I mean, we both had like competitively, our factions were both like 23% win rates. It's just
that's about right. 9th, yeah.
Do you remember the rule in 9th that Raven Guard had?
I
think they had
stealth
two.
outside of like 18 inches or something.
It was light cover outside.
Tau
of,
had better light cover rules than Raven Guard.
Do you know what was really depressing about specifically the Raven Guard Imperial Fist matchup? Raven Guard got light cover.
Oh, you took it away?
Yeah. It's just, so you don't get a rule, and I explode on 6s. Enjoy. I mean, mine wasn't good. It was fun, but I felt really bad. He's like, yeah, I get light cover. No, you don't. You get nothing.
Jeez.
Poor man. But so, yeah, in memorial to his sacrifice of his beakies getting butchered by Terminators.
Do you need some GSC parts? Or in this case, custody parts? Because I've got bits.
Oh, I forgot about the custodies.
So many bits. Well, and speaking of custodies, like back at the ATC, I killed Trajan Valoris with a Drakari Raider in melee.
Oh.
So I printed, actually, I've got a real one I bought off of somebody. I've got Trajan's hammer that I am also going to hang off of that Raider because I've got it marked as like their trophy for killing him. And it's just going to hang like next to it, like off the bow of the ship or whatever. I was like, I'm going to paint it up gold like that guy. It's not
trophies
not the
are so fun.
It's such a cool thing. But yeah, I've got like GSC parts galore, my friend.
I think I have the box of skulls that have Gene Stealer skulls.
Okay.
So that captain, I had a captain that killed 3 of your units of Gene Stealer cult guys. So I'm going to put 3 little Gene Stealer skulls on
if
the...
you want claws, hands, flamer, you name it. Torsos.
It'll be cool.
I'm your candy man. Okay? But same with custodians. You need a helmet or something on. Well, no, it's Imperial Fist. That's blasphemous.
I mean, it doesn't mean that I killed them just because your helmet's
just
there.
happened to be there. Right?
It's mid-battle. Yeah.
It's the craziest thing.
I mean, I lashed the Necron to my shield. I didn't lash the Beaky. The Beaky's just sitting at his feet.
Oh, okay.
It's coincidence, I'm
How did
sure.
that get there?
I don't know. It was just there.
Oh my God.
But we end up spending so much time and thought with our armies. Like, regardless of what army you've picked, honestly, I really, for the sake of enjoyment of the hobby, encourage you to, like, I don't know, just kind of remember the really cool moments. Hey, this guy did a really cool thing. He's going to get a skull on his base, or put like a tally mark on his shoulder pad, or put a kill mark on your tank or something. Like
the all the characters in the Leviathan box for Space Marines,
yeah,
they were all like or not Tyranid killing things. Like the lieutenant had like the blood and the all like that is so cool and flavorful. And even the transfers that they gave out at that first community, whatever, all of it was like Ultramarine Tyranid looking transfers. It was so cool.
Tyrannic War Veterans almost.
Yeah. It was Tyrannic War Veteran transfers, cool. And you could only get it at. I ended up with like 7 of them, been giving away like candy because I don't play Ultramarines,
sure,
or Space Marines. But if your blue fist needs some, I got you.
But yeah, it's just kind of that kind of stuff. Like one of my intercessors survived. Like his entire squad got killed to a man except him by what is the tank that the Death Guard have? The
Plague Burst Crawler.
Yes. Blew up everyone except for him. And now he's got a white veteran helmet and he's got like the veteran like badge that hangs from his shoulder plate and stuff. It's just like
awesome.
This guy survived and kept the Blight Hauler there for one more turn.
Yep.
And it's just like, that's like awesome. Just doing cool little stuff like that when you have a really cool game. And then every time you look at those pieces in your army, it's kind of, I remember that game. And I remember that role or whatever. Like just, I don't know, embracing kind of the absurdity of the way the dice happen and just the game and stuff, just commemorating good times. It's
great.
Yeah, it's part of
how it should be done.
Yes, it's genuinely like one of my favorite parts.
Painting a new army hobby. And selling one every quarter because of
the meta.
The last thing on my list is basing, which kind of we've chatted about a little bit, but like I know with my Gene Stealer cult, I bought a ton of the alien grass from Gamer Grass, I think.
Yeah.
And I had like 4 different colors. But I went to Mastermind Gaming, which is a fantastic store in Huntsville. The selection of paints and hobby supplies is probably second to none that I've seen. It's so much stuff. They have so many different games and Warhammer stuff, and they had the chapter-proof cards. I was like, well, I'm here. They have them. Like, I'm making a purchase anyways.
After all, why shouldn't I?
And I ended up getting the Vallejo stuff I needed for Death Guard bases. I got another thing of my Ice to Never Turbo Door color shift paint.
For your,
yeah. Because I went through that whole bottle quick.
Oh, did you?
5 layers on each boat.
Oh, do they have more layers on them now?
They got a couple more. I want to do one more.
They're still really shiny though. They're pretty.
Yes, they're not dark now. They're actually bright, and you can see the teal and not just like, wow, that's a dark purple.
I like them a lot.
Pick them up and look at them. Me too. But now I have to figure out how to do highlights or something on them to make them look not just that.
Sure.
So I got to figure out how to dry or what to dry brush on them to kind of make them pop.
Yeah.
So that's project number 2 or phase 2 of project 1. There's like 7 projects now. But anyway, so they had a bunch of the other colors I didn't need. So before I left to go down there, I took a picture of the colors I had.
Yeah.
And so now I've got like 5 or 6 more tubs of this stuff. So like now I've got oranges and reds and like a really bright purple, and it's all alien looking grass to go with my alien Gene Stealers.
Whoa.
Who are miners that are coming out of the mine, and you know the bases have the minecart tracks, and they really tell a story.
Yeah.
I love it. And now that the Host of Ascension got nerfed into the ground, we're back to Biosantic Brood Surge or the Melee Gene Stealers, which is the list I had built and had been running.
Yeah.
Points drops all over the place.
Oh, goodness.
My Metamorph hybrids got cheaper, and now I need to build another unit of them. Probably working on those soonish, again, depending on how Drakari feels.
Yeah.
See, that's a lot of bookkeeping. I'm a little nervous.
Got to get little tokens and write stuff on them.
So funny story, Mark. I've been purging a lot of things.
Yes.
And in 9th edition, Drakari had combat drugs as just their army rule.
Sure.
So I had a thing of like 10 of Adrenalite and 10 Grave Lotus and 10, all the different, 6 of them.
Yeah.
Painted, custom printed, all the thing. And about 3 weeks ago, I said to myself, Kurt, we're never going to have these again. And if they come out, they'll be different. Mark, the Witch Detachment not only uses the same names, it gives the same buff.
Oh.
And it was one of those things where it's like, I know they're outside in the trash can, in a bag. I did not dumpster dive for my tokens.
I mean, it's your own dumpster, though.
Yeah, but it was my resin trash dumpster, and it was like, I don't want to I'll print more. So we'll see. But it was like, I just threw away 60 tokens that I had custom print and painted.
I think a little part of me died there. Hang on a second.
Imagine I had that realization. This is so cool. And I was like, let me find them. And up there sits the empty box that they were in. It was like one of those little tackle box things. And I was like, oh, I found it. I was like, oh no, it's empty. And then I had that like, no. It's like I'm not digging, because that's when I was purging all that stuff, and it just.
At least you can paint them with your new. Whatever.
Oh, they're getting color shifted, my friend. They will be color shifted.
But yeah, no, like just telling a story with the environment that your guys are in.
And even like your home set of terrain could be themed around the basing or something that you have. Like it's like, this is my Drakari's home map and home terrain. Yeah, which. Gave myself an idea there.
Don't. I was thinking though, like, man, Drakari, some of the terrain I've seen for that with the crazy, like almost.
I have like mini sets of files.
Mordor spires, like Black Gate, just everything.
Even like gladiatorial ruins and things.
Color shift them.
Shift everything. Don't make me repaint my whole army. Although I did choose some color shift Kabalite warriors.
Oh.
I have a box of them still that haven't been painted. It's like, do I throw another unit together and just color shift them to just to see, and then spray paint over everything I have done? Oh, so bad. So I have a question. I thought of this while we were talking here.
Send it.
If money and time were not an issue,
oh goodness,
what would your passion Warhammer project be? What would you do? What would you paint or whatever?
Just if I could like snap my fingers.
Yeah, it's like, I want XYZ army customized to this or that. I don't have an answer yet either. I'm going to let you talk about it while I jot notes here.
It'd probably be Necrons. Oh. Because it's like Imperial Fists. I mean, I guess first I would snap my fingers and like,
you like the legions that just don't move.
Yes.
I'm noticing.
I like being able to survive and hit back.
Oh, okay.
And it's kind of, I've had to break myself of it, but I'm a very cautious player.
Oh yeah, no.
In general, and it's kind of just the slow, inevitable advance.
Love it.
Yes.
Okay. I'd probably build like the Marine Army I always wanted, and not like, and just be like, oh no, 3 of everything, and just go ham with it.
Yeah.
I'd probably paint them. I've always liked white scars, but I don't want to paint white. You know.
But you just prime it and then they're done.
That is not Kurt standard.
Yes, but well, I mean, like the white's almost done though. You just hit it with like a thinned Nuln Oil.
I did give Austin. I bought, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna do Heresy white scars. I was doing test schemes with the in air quotes here, white contrast paint.
Oh yeah,
it's light gray.
No.
Well, of course, I got it home. I was like, oh, that's not, and did it. I was like, this is not anywhere near where I want it to be.
Yeah.
And I gave it to him, and his first thought was like, wow, that's really gray. It's like, I told you not to waste your money, dude. So here, take my waste of $7.90.
It's genuinely though, I have not, like, with all the stormtroopers and clone troopers and the white parts on my Imperial Fists, it is genuinely prime white, and hit it with the new Nuln Oil and then dry brush pure white back over the top.
Well, I was gonna say, I think you could almost oil wash those like a dark black and just do the little Gene Stealer method and
probably could
mineral spirits that off. I bet that would look really good.
Just have like dirty white. I don't do like, my white is a little worn, I guess.
Yeah.
But like I do go for pretty pure white, but priming white makes all the difference. I guess if I had a better white paint, honestly, I found white scars not bad.
Titanium white from Monument Hobbies, the greatest white. One coat will cover black.
I'll have to try that at some point. That's interesting. I've not had as much problem with Games Workshop's white as a lot of people have, but I know
you had it
a couple years. Okay. I think the main
if you
thing
make a
is
point to seal it good, it's not so bad.
I think the main thing is too, though. A lot of people thin with water. I do not thin with water. I thin with paint medium.
Oh,
paint medium.
Okay.
It doesn't dilute the. I don't know how to phrase it. It works better.
Sure.
I don't have problems with my paints in the ways maybe I've heard described with some paints just getting thin like milk. They don't. It doesn't go like milk. It starts turning into a glaze if I put too much in it. Versus
See, when I'm airbrushing, I go for that 2% milk consistency, and I'm like switching around. Like, of course, I'm using airbrush thinner, not like a water or anything. But yeah, so you get that certain thinness.
Man, I need to paint some more.
Well, join the club, man.
Dude, I haven't painted anything since I've done the blackout manticore.
Oh man, I'm disappointed.
That's a lie. I did a Saurus warrior and a skink.
Okay.
That's still depressing. Oof.
I don't know if I told you or not. I posted my Cities of Sigmar.
Yes, I saw.
And I threw all the orcs in a box, but I think I'm going to try to inventory those after Saturday. And just be like, look, it's like 3 Dominion starter boxes, and like the whatever the big box I bought was, like, just give me $100 and just take the damn thing. Or
Run away.
Give me $200 and take it. Like, it's problem is the resin bases, man.
Oh yeah,
that was so much work. I hate to just offload it, but I don't think it's gonna. It's not. Anyways, anything else going on? Anything you want to chat about? Anything happening?
Not a lot of hobby, a lot of life, but no, I'm
in the culture universe. I heard a song this morning.
Oh,
were you a fan of the second Tron movie? Oh, you're smiling. You were not a fan of the second Tron movie.
I have only seen bits and pieces of the first. Are
you familiar with the soundtrack? I'm a big soundtrack guy. Like, for fun, I listen to like the Lord of the Rings soundtrack. I've got a playlist of just like the Warcraft soundtracks. Like those, I really get into that. And I listen for the music now when I'm in the theater more than I'm like paying attention to what's going on.
I do that. I have to generally have seen the movie first though, and it's just I've not seen the movie, and that's
So Daft Punk did the soundtrack, and I actually watched a 37-minute video last night on why it is just like this creative masterpiece.
Sure.
And dude had some really good points, and he played a lot of the music, and then I found myself today like just like, all right, it's a great album, whatever.
Yeah.
And at lunch, I was perusing Sirius XM, and I heard the last half of the new Nine Inch Nails song because Nine Inch Nails is doing the soundtrack for Tron Ares.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't realize it was the soundtrack to that. I'm just kind of like, it's Nine Inch Nails. It's industrial sounding, and it's got that heavy bass line. It's like, all right. And I was like, man, this kind of, it's got a Tron vibe to it. And they're like, oh, yeah, it's new, blah, blah, blah. I knew the title track off the Tron out. I was like, oh, that's so cool.
That explains why.
And I found myself this afternoon just listening, and the movie's not out yet, listening to the new Tron Ares soundtrack. And I dig it. Like, I'm excited. I had no interest in seeing this movie, and I heard the soundtrack. I was like, oh, I gotta see what scene this slides into.
Yeah.
Like, and of course, I had no interest in seeing the movie either until I got excited for it about a week ago. Disney put out like a kind of a 6 or 7 minute recap of the first 2 movies and how it blended into the third movie.
Okay.
And I was like, I haven't been excited to go see a movie like this in a long time. Like, if it's not like Avengers, like I just haven't cared. I'll catch it. I want to go see this in the IMAX. Like, I have to find a way to get up there and do that. So I don't know. I just thought it was neat.
Yeah. No, I enjoy soundtracks.
That Daft Punk Tron album is incredible. And the movie has its flaws, but there are some really cool scenes.
The aesthetic looks really cool.
But after watching this dude talk about the album and seeing how they used it in the scenes and how the sound does this when that happens, and like it was really cool. I'm excited to see Tron.
That'll be interesting. Yeah.
I didn't realize it was Jared Leto, and then like the excitement dipped a hair.
Oh, sure.
Like, yeah, it's fine. He's probably better now.
Not a high bar.
I hated him as the Joker. It was so bad. He was trying way too hard to channel his Heath Ledger, and I just
slight side.
Let's go, man. I'm
I really wish that we could have gotten Robert Pattinson's Batman with Heath Ledger's Joker, because I think that would have been absolutely incredible.
Okay. You want to go there? Well, let's go there, Mark. Let's talk Batman. All right. Saw the new movie.
Yes.
Thoughts?
I thought that's the first time in any of the live action Batmans I've seen that they actually remembered that he's also a detective and doesn't just beat people up.
I love that movie. Of course, I didn't see it in theater. It was out for like a year, and I was like, oh, I forgot about that.
I saw it twice in theaters. I liked it.
I have kids, man. If I go, I have to catch a 10 o'clock showing on my own, and I'm too old to stay out until 3 o'clock.
That is a long movie, yeah.
Yeah. Trust me. That was a 2-parter for me, and I hate to do it. But so, did you watch The Penguin?
No, I need to. I want to. I loved the actor they got for him. I thought that was like,
Oh, he's amazing, but he hated it.
really? He did such a good job.
Yes. But, man, I had to pause so long there. I lost I didn't finish it. So, did you see How I Met Your Mother?
Are you surprised if I would say no?
It's okay.
I know of it.
The mom that they reveal at the end of like the last season is the freaking bad guy.
Oh, wow. That's trippy.
It broke me. And it's one of those like, I can't see past that being the mother.
Interesting.
And it just, and now granted, she was a badass in that show.
Yeah.
But after I was the whole time, I was like, I know this girl. Like what? And I was like, I like to see if I can remember on my own.
Yeah.
And after 4 episodes, like, fuck, I don't know who this girl. I have to look it up. It was the mom. So spoilers if you haven't seen the 20-year-old sitcom from then, but that's yeah.
Interesting.
And I couldn't see past it. And honestly, after that, I never went back to the show. I don't know how it ends. It was neat to see the extra world building.
Yes.
So like his little assistant was from the area that got flooded in the movie, so he lost all his family and all the thing. And it was so cool.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid Batman's just stuck in development hell because, it's been delayed and this is going on. And now he's doing this other movie and it pushed that back. And it's like, and they don't know if he's going to be in the new MC or the DCU. Sorry.
I thought they confirmed that he's not going to be in it, but they're like side tangent things. And that it's kind of, there will be side tangent things.
Yes.
And will continue to be.
But I don't want to see another new Batman.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, that's my only, like he did so good.
Yeah.
Like build the world around him.
That was bar none my favorite Batman.
It was cool.
It's like, man, he moves well. I thought the suit was really good.
He's younger.
Yes. Yes. The only thing, I guess the only critique I would have of his performance as Batman is the Wayne is definitely a different interpretation. I'm fine with it, honestly.
I
it's
try
like
something new.
Yes. Well, it's kind of like, I know a lot of people didn't like Henry Cavill's Superman that much because it's a different interpretation of Superman. I love Henry Cavill, so I liked it. I thought it was cool.
The man's about to bring us an Amazon show. He can do whatever. He take all of the money.
I've liked him in everything I've seen him in. I'll put it that way.
He was a great Wolverine for like 3 seconds.
I really liked that movie, genuinely. It had a tone. Okay. Yeah. It kept the tone for the entire movie. It was like depressing how intense it kept the tone, but in like a really good way. It's like, wow, we're not having some weird joke cracked like while these people are being murdered by like crazy gangsters and stuff. It's like, wow.
I enjoyed it.
It plays it straight. Mm-hmm. And then it's a detective like crime thriller. And it was like, man, I liked it a lot. And the Batmobile. The Batmobile was.
If I had a complaint, it would be that.
What?
After the sound. Seeing the Tumbler, it's like, come on, man. What do you?
I hated the Tumbler just because it was like, it's a cool vehicle. It's not. It doesn't look Batmobile to me. It looks like here's something that should have been in like Blackout or Halo.
That was Kurt. Gosh. Oh man, that movie. I just realized how old that movie was and where I was when I heard Heath Ledger died.
Been a minute.
Mark, I'm getting old. I feel that midlife crisis coming on real fast.
Mr. Tomb King over here.
Back in my day, that was part of the Vampire Codex.
That's fine.
All right, well, hey, let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
I'm Kurt.
I'm Mark.
And this has been episode 16 of Webway Radio. Talk to you next time.
See ya.